Yay! Alright, I just wanted to quickly say before I start this video that I am very, very sorry that I have not made any videos in a while. I actually recorded this video before I broke my computer 2 weeks ago, so I have just been putting it off having to make it again, but I think it's a really good video that you guys, just to see things from my point of view, of course, and just to help you guys out with your streams. Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly say that I am very sorry that I haven't been doing really anything on YouTube. I am going to be trying to do a lot more. I think that the easiest thing for me to do is probably going to be ukulele videos, not going to lie. And yeah, so I'm just going to, I have to really find out where I'm going to go with my YouTube. So yeah, this is just going to be for now. Alright, okay, so first of all, I just wanted to quickly say that this is just my personal experience, and that if you don't agree with my tips or anything like that, it's just from what I have found out, from my personal experience, from my personal journey of streaming. So anything that I say is all about just, my point of view, so please don't hate on me for that. Alright, so tip number 1. You have got to get yourself a webcam. Honestly, I don't like watching people who don't have webcams. I love to see your reaction to the game. I love to see when you get angry, if you get scared. I like to see what you look like. That's really what attracts people. At least, from like what I feel. Like I would much rather watch someone with a webcam than somebody who doesn't have a webcam before even like seeing if you're good at your gameplay, because all we really see is a little glip with it has your little face if you have a webcam, and then just the gameplay, and I don't know how you're doing. I don't know if you're winning, if you suck, but all I know is that you have a face and that there's a face behind the voice. So tip number 2. So I do know on PS4, I'm not too sure about Xbox, that you can display your comments and spectators on the side of your screen, and personally, do not do that. That is extremely bulky, and it just makes your gameplay look a lot smaller than it could be. It doesn't take up the full screen. It makes your camera super, super small. You don't have the choice to choose if you want to do small, medium, or large. And honestly, if someone's super, super rude to you in the comments, do you really want the comments to stay there on the side until they go up? Like, say you only get like one person commenting and they're talking about how much you suck, and then a new person comes in and they're like, oh, on the screen the person just commented on how much they suck. Maybe they're not that good, Okay, so tip number 3. So honestly, a lot of people are like, I don't want to get Twitter, I don't want to have like social media, blah, 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 blah. If you are going to stream, I highly, highly recommend you getting a Twitter. Twitter is very, it's such a good way to talk to all your viewers and for them to keep in touch with you. And if like you have to like announce like, oh, I'm going on vacation for a week, or if you're like, hey, I can't stream today, I'm feeling very sick, or hey, like my grandma's in the hospital, or hey, like my grandma's having a barbecue, stuff like that. It's very, very good to have the Twitter just to keep up to date with your comments, your viewers. Wow. Yeah, sorry, I had to end that. I lost my train of thought completely, and I just started blabbering. Yes, so a Twitter is something that I really recommend that you get. You don't have to get Snapchat, you don't have to get like your Skype. Like I personally don't have Snapchat or Skype. You can get your Instagram if people want to look at you, like I had to get for them. But yeah, I think that Twitter is just an excellent way to keep up with everybody and just to, talk to them. Okay, so tip number 4. I was once, at least personally, in a stream, and someone got like a $5 donation. They're like, oh, like, thanks for the donation. Like, they were kind of like expecting it to be a lot more. And honestly, if you're gonna stream and somebody's gonna donate to you, you better be so freaking appreciative. Honestly, you're sitting there and you're playing games, and I know personally that streaming is just a lot more than just sitting there and playing games. But from people from the outside, all they're watching is you play games, and they don't have to give you money. They don't have to work their bums off to give you money. And you know what? Just if they decide to, whether it's $2, $20, $2,000, you better be appreciative, because they're just, supporting you, helping you, Alright, and I don't want to hear any of you guys being like this.
Yo, hey Courtney, so, I follow your tips and tricks, and, I don't have a zillion followers. It's been 2 days. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
Because then you're gonna hear me like this. Like, oh my gosh, you don't have a zillion followers in 2 days? Well, congratulations, you're part of the 99 percentile of people that stream on Twitch. The more you know. Alright, and this is just a couple little tips. I personally think that a green screen is so freaking important. You can actually see one of the poles of my green screen there. My green screen is so freaking huge, but it's really good because then you can have your face like super big on the screen as well as not taking up a lot of the screen because your whole background's completely cut out. So instead of having like, well, I guess you could see like my bed and everything, it would just be me. All you would see is me and the rest would be completely gameplay. Also, I think that having music is really, really nice. I recently just got song requests, and a lot of people are really liking it. I haven't had too many troll songs, which is really good. But yeah, if the chat is slow, you can sing along to the music, you can dance along to the music, you can just keep yourself hyped and yourself entertained so that when more people come in, they're going to be hyped and they're going to be entertained. And it's just like a big like rotation of hyped and entertained, and it really makes for a really awesome stream. Okay, now this is a huge tip. This is just like my like number one golden rule. You should honestly be so interactive with your chat. Like if you if you don't talk to your chat, why are you streaming? Like cool, you can game. A lot of people can just game, you know? Congratulations. But to stream, you're showing your gameplay, you're sharing your experience, and a lot of people want to talk to you. They want to ask you how you did that. What's your favorite gun if you're playing a gun game? Like who's your favorite champion if you're playing League of Legends? Like they want to know like how you do it and how you're so good at it because let's be honest, you're really good at it. Okay, so just a quick little tip. You know, you don't actually have to follow this if you don't want to, but I personally think that you should be as open with your viewers as possible. Like, of course, we're going to have a couple things that we're not going to want to talk about, not going to want to answer, you know, just brush them off. Like, it doesn't really matter. But if you want to have one of those cute girl voices where you're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the donation. Like, obviously, we're going to know that that's fake, sweetheart. As well, please keep your emotions in check. Honestly, if, like, your grandpa just died and you're really upset about it, try not to talk about it on stream because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to feel off that and be like, remember that time when your grandpa died? And they're going to be super, super rude about it because that's just the way the world works. There's so many people that are so cruel about it, and then you're going to probably end up crying on stream. I've heard a lot of stories of people who have cried on stream, and the fact that I'm hearing stories about that just lets you know that you should not cry on stream because a lot of people in the community are going to hear about that, and that's really horrible. Also, so I personally will never permanently ban somebody. I'll time them out because a lot of people are just looking to be permanently banned from a channel. They're just looking to piss you off. Like, whenever there's a troll in my chat, I usually go along with it, or like I joke back with them because I don't get affected by really anything. I had this one person, he actually ended up donating to me like a huge amount of money, and it was really nice. It got me a lot of things for my stream, but he messaged me on Twitter and he told me that usually he goes into streams and he just trolls, but he went to my stream and I was just so nice, and he didn't want to troll. He actually just wanted to help me out, and he wanted to sponsor me, and I was like so grateful. And like, you never know those kind of people that are just either having a bad day or if there's something going on in their life, like there's no reason to get mad at them. You know, if they're going to say something that's super, super rude, yeah, you have your moderators time them out, you know, they're going to learn. But if it's just kind of like, you suck at the game, be like, and then like say something back. Like, I don't know, I'm always thinking on my feet, except for obviously right now because I couldn't give you an example to that, but you know. Okay, so I know that a lot of you are going to watch this video and be like, cute sweet cheeks, it's just because you have tits, right? Of course you think that guys have it harder on Twitch because they don't got boobs, but I would much rather watch a guy play. It's not just because I hate girls, and it's not really that I hate girls, but it's just because, like, I like the passion that boys have for video games. Like, girls, you can see they have passion for a lot of things. There's hair, there's makeup, there's like a lot of things. And boys, they can have passions for sports, and like you don't really get to see it much, but when they're like sitting there and they're on the grind and they're playing the video game, and it's just like, I love watching it. Also, boys don't get harassed like girls do. Like, there's never once in my stream that I don't get asked what's my boob size. There's never once in my stream where I don't get asked to flash. I don't get asked to send nudes for donations. Like, I get harassed every single day, and I'm fine with it. Like, I just brush it off. I honestly don't care. But boys don't get harassed as much. You won't go into a boys' stream and be like, hey, show me your tits. Give me $50. Or I'll give you $50 if you send me nudes, boy. You know, it's a lot different for each person. And just because you're a boy doesn't mean you can't make it there on Twitch. I think that the biggest person on Twitch is actually a boy. I don't know what his name is, but I think it is. Not saying that girls don't have passion as well for video games. Video games is my biggest hobby. I play it when I'm not streaming. I do it when I am streaming. Like, I'm deadly obsessed with League of Legends right now. Like, it's horrible. I never wanted to play it for 5 years, and I finally started playing it, and I'm obsessed. I love Call of Duty, I love Grand Theft Auto, I love Batman. Like, I have such a huge passion for video games, but I'm just saying, like, I just like to watch boys more. Alright, another tip is I think it is, like, so important that you have a schedule. There's a lot of people that won't make a Twitter, and it doesn't matter if they do because they're not a streamer, but they're going to look on your page and they're going to be like, oh, okay, so this person streams Monday to Thursday, and they stream like, 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. Like, that's cool. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there on Tuesday. I'll be there on Wednesday, Thursday, but I guess I won't have to look for them on Friday because there's a lot of people that aren't going to check every single hour, every single day of your streaming, and if you don't have a schedule, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities and a lot of viewers. So making a schedule, like, is just so, like, just important. Alright, so checking your progress is very, very important. I did not know this at the beginning, and I'm not getting sponsored to say any of this, but there's this website called socialblade.com. I'll put the link in the description down below. It can track up to a month of how you're doing for viewers and for how you're doing for followers on Twitch. There's also they can also do it for YouTube if you're really into YouTube. Yeah, and it's really important. They can also give you future statistics of what you've been doing so far, your followers for the month, your followers for the year, your followers for the weekly or daily average, everything like that. And I think it's really important just to know that you're still growing. It always gives you hope. It makes you feel better. Also, a very, very good way to tell on Twitch how you're doing is if you go into Twitch, you click Dashboard, and then you click Stats. You change your thing to daily concurrent viewers, and then, or I think it's just concurrent viewers, and then you change your second part to daily, resolution or daily something, and then you can see every single day how concurrent viewers you have, because if you want to be a Twitch partner, they say 500 concurrent viewers, which is just a guideline. It's more around 150 to 300 right now. Yeah, so you can see how many you're getting every single day, which is really, really nice. And then when it's up in the hundreds, don't be afraid to apply for partnership. Of course, if you're doing smaller games, you can also apply if you're at 20. Honestly, Twitch just looks for those people that have that special charm, what they're looking for, if they think you're going to grow, everything like that. I am personally not a partner just yet, of course. I will be getting partnership hopefully by the end of the year, which is going to be amazing because I know a lot of you guys do want to subscribe to me, which is super, super cool. But yeah, just keeping up with how you're doing and just to know that you're growing is absolutely amazing. So a dual monitor setup is probably the best for you. 3 monitors is probably even better. I personally only use 2, one for the gameplay and then one for you to read all your comments and to do other stuff on that, like searching the web if you need to look something up, get your song requests under control. I use Nightbot as my moderator. It gives me song requests. It gives me, the ability to make commands, to time people out, to purge people of their chat, and everything like that. I also use Twitch alerts, which is when I have this. I changed to blue, of course, because I used to use a blue screen, and it just pops up and it shows me who followed me, who donates, who hosts, who subscribes soon. And it's really nice to thank every single person that subscribes to or subscribes or follows you, because without them, you're just somebody sitting in front of a screen playing a game. Okay, yeah, so I think that's just a good handful of tips for you just to help you at least get started. To recap, it is the webcam, I said green screen, being open, talking to your chat, music is optional. It's really good to play Monster Cat, which is actually a Twitch thing. There's no copyright or anything like that, they actually have some awesome music. Yeah, I think that was basically everything. Dual monitors, stuff like that. Yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to just, either comment down below, or if I left anything out that you want to know if I agree with, you should also just comment down below. I know I have left out quite a few things. Also, you can also message me on Twitter if you want to just, have a 1v1 talk, a 1v1, I'm a gamer when, a one-on-one talk about your stream or stuff like that. always am available to check out your stream if you need me to. Of course, I'm not just gonna like follow just anybody. I need to make sure that you're like meeting the requirements that I like enjoy in a stream, you know, entertainment, camera, stuff like that. But yeah, so there's just a couple things to help you guys all out, and I hope that your streaming career is a long and fulfilling one. Alright, so stay sleepy, everybody. Alright, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to share it, you know, for all your friends to see, give me a double thumbs up. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and thank you for all of your love and support, and I will see you all later. Okay, so have a wonderful night, or day, whenever you're watching this.